Meet Mia and Daniel, two adventurous friends with a big dream, to build the most amazing treehouse ever. They had grand plans, sketching out every detail from a secret entrance to a comfy reading nook. Armed with enthusiasm and their own understanding, they gathered all their tools. Heavy wood planks were no match for their eagerness. They were sure they knew best. Their first attempt at nailing was a bit wobbly. The nail didn't quite go in straight. Then, the boards didn't fit. Mia tried to push them, but they just wouldn't connect. Daniel tried to cut a piece to size, but it ended up crooked, not fitting at all. The ladder they built was wobbly, a bit too bouncy for a safe treehouse. Building a treehouse was much harder than they thought. Frustration started to set in. Their big dream felt like it was crumbling, right along with their crooked planks. Just when they felt like giving up, Mia remembered something special. It was a verse their mom had taught them, a guiding light for tough times.
Trust in the Lord.
Daniel looked at her, remembering the familiar words too. Suddenly, the whole verse came back to them, clear as day. Proverbs 3 verse 5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight." They realized they hadn't asked for God's wisdom, trying to do it all alone. So, they bowed their heads and asked God for help and guidance. Mia prayed for wisdom to know how to fix their wobbly treehouse. Daniel prayed for understanding, asking God to show them the right way. Just then, they heard a familiar sound in the distance. It was their dad, walking towards them, ready to help with anything. They rushed to him, feeling a wave of relief wash over them.
Dad, we're having a lot of trouble with this tree house.
The boards don't fit, and the ladder is just too wobbly.
Dad listened with a kind heart, then began to inspect their project. He gently explained that every strong building needs a strong foundation. Then he showed Mia how to measure correctly, step by careful step. He guided Daniel's hands, teaching him to make a clean, straight cut. Together, they started nailing, making sure each piece was strong and secure. With Dad's help, the platform became solid, a true foundation. They designed the walls, making sure they were safe and sturdy for their fun. Mia and Daniel even got to paint some boards, adding their own personal touch. The ladder was installed, strong and safe, ready for many adventures. Dad even taught them how to tie strong knots for a fun rope swing. Mia felt so encouraged, realizing how much help they had received. Daniel understood things clearly now, thanks to his dad's patient guidance. Working together, they lifted the roof, completing the main structure. The treehouse was almost finished, shining brightly in the afternoon sun. Mia added her personal touch, making the inside extra cozy and inviting. Daniel placed their special flag, a symbol of their hard work and teamwork. Dad watched them, proud of their effort and their newfound understanding. And there it was, their dream treehouse, strong, beautiful, and safe. Mia and Daniel eagerly climbed up, ready to explore their new sanctuary. Inside, they marveled at their accomplishment, a place built with love. They high-fived, so proud of what they had built together. Mia thought about how different things were when they tried alone. Daniel understood that sometimes we need a little help.
Thank you, God, for guiding us and helping build this wonderful tree house.
We learned to trust you, and you truly showed us the way.
They understood that trusting God made their path straight, bringing joy. Dad's help was like God's guidance, always there when they prayed. Mia learned that leaning on God's understanding is always best. Daniel knew now that acknowledging God in all ways makes a difference. Their treehouse stood as a beautiful reminder of God's faithful guidance. Now, they had a wonderful place for many more joyful adventures together. A place built not just with wood, but with faith and humble hearts. Remember this important lesson, dear friends. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. This wonderful verse reminds us of God's promise to guide us. Always trust God, because he will guide your path. Just like Mia and Daniel, you can ask God for help. He loves you and wants to make your journey smooth and joyful. Remember, with God, your path will always be straight. Thank you for watching, and keep trusting in Him.